Hello, everybody. Welcome to a Pretty Twisted podcast. This is episode 9. Today is Monday, August 2nd. My name is Teresa. I'm the owner and dyer behind Pretty Twisted Yarns, where I dye self-striping yarn. I'm coming to you today from Spring Hill, Florida, where I live with my husband, my 2 daughters, my 3 crazy cats, and my Mimi. It has been a hot minute since I sat down and chatted with you guys about all of the yarns. It's been like 3.5 weeks. Apparently I fail at life. That's okay. Pretty good at yarn dyeing. That's probably all you guys care about. Oh my God. Oh, like I said, a Pretty Twisted podcast. Okay, I have to share with you guys today finished objects. I know. Some hose, some whips, some acquisitions, and a fun giveaway that I'm going to talk about at the end. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you're new here, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed and you're watching this video, if you would subscribe really quick. Oh, wait. That would be super cool. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to start with finished objects because I've been waiting to show you guys these so that I could put them on my feet or in a box or a box of socks or something. You guys might recognize this colorway if you follow me on Instagram. Oh, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you totally should. It's a pretty awesome place. My handle is Pretty Twisted Yarns. I will put that right here by the magic of video. Okay. These are, hey, you crazy witch, socks. This is a colorway that I dye. They're finished, both of them. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. My ends aren't woven in. Are they? No, they're not. It's okay. Anyways, this is a pattern by Lindsay, who is Sock Witchery. This is the String of Lights pattern. And these were really fun to knit. It's kind of like a broken rib. So it's giving just enough texture to hold your interest, but still great like TV knitting. I knit the 64 stitch size. They're cuffed down. Heel flap, heel turn. I cast this on and I was like, I need a contrast color for this. So I just real quick dyed a mini of the same green for the heel. And then I was like, I'm gonna dye like a whole blacklight mini collection. I didn't bring that over. I fail at life. It's okay. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw. So I dyed up like all of my blacklight colorways in minis and a couple full skeins, which were ready to ship. Those sold. But I will list the blacklight collection on Friday, August 6th. That's going to be my next, like, not shop update, because everything I do is dyed to order. But I have some new colorways coming out. So, that's going to be on Friday, August 6th. Okay. My next finished object, I'll put these on sock blockers. Oh, and so my Hey You're Crazy Witch socks, those count for summer sock camp. Yay! These don't, because I cast them on, I don't even know, like in May. I finished my Goths Like Christmas 2 socks. This is also a colorway that I dye. And I don't know. With self-striping, like, unless you use a contrast color, it's kind of hard to get them always to match up. See, they start out at the cuff matchy-matchy. And then I don't know. But it's fine. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. They're cute. Goths Like Christmas too. So these don't count for summer sock camp, but I finished a pair of socks, and these I didn't leave my hands in either. It'll get done. It's fine. I don't know, 5 minutes in and I showed you both my finished objects already. Wow. I didn't talk too much about either one of those. Okay, well these are vanilla. These socks are vanilla socks. I basically follow Kay from the Crazy Sock Ladies Vanilla Socks on Magic Loop sock pattern, but with these I did an afterthought heel instead of a heel flap, heel turn and gusset. I like the way the afterthought heel looks, and I maybe need to adjust like how many plain rounds I knit before doing the decreases, but they don't fit me as great as a heel flap and gusset do. But I like how they look. So the next pair of self-striping socks that I cast on, I might do an afterthought heel and try knitting like, instead of 3 plain rounds, which is typically what I do, maybe like 4 or 5. I'm not sure. I really would like to get an afterthought heel to fit me nicely. They twist and turn on my foot. It's kind of annoying. This fits amazing. Amazing. Like a little bit of a textured pattern like this, the String of Lights pattern with a heel flap and gusset fits me perfectly. But so yeah, these are 64 stitch. I think I did 50 rounds for the leg, Kitchener to the toe. For my toe, I don't really know what you call it. I guess it's a wedge toe. Once I get to the toe, I decrease every other round. But then once I get to a certain point, I don't decrease every round. I just keep decreasing every other round. I like kind of a little bit of a boxier fit on my toes. I don't like it to be too super tight on my toes. Those are both socks for me because I'm a selfish knitter and I don't even care. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, so I might have had this half object done last time, but I have my Desert Vista Dye Works Summer Sock Camp semi-shorties. These are 64 stitches, knit cuff down, afterthought heel. I think I only did like 30 rounds for the leg. And then I used the contrast mini for the afterthought heel and for the toe. And I think they look really, really pretty. This is the first time I've ever knit with Desert Vista Dye Works. The stripe is hard to do. I did this type of technique on a custom colorway that I sent to Haley Geary, who is Lock Knits. She designed my logo. And on the black stripe that I did these little white like star kind of things. That's not easy. That's a lot of labor. But it looks really cool, right? It looks so cool. And I cast on the second sock. Oh my gosh. Second sock. And I knit all these on US 1 2.25 millimeter Magic Loop. And that is my preferred method and my preferred size. I love the gauge of a US 0, but my fingers hurt. So I've started them I knit the cuff, I knit the leg, placed for the afterthought heel. Oh, I did a 20 round cuff and a 30 round leg on these. And then my cake is living in my yarnet. These are really cool. I think I showed this last time, but it also has like a little container on the bottom. You can put like your stitch markers or like a tapestry needle or whatever whatever you want to stash in there, I guess. I don't know, you do you. All right. Okay. So my next whip is Living in a Bag by GeorgeAnne, who is Stitching Plaza, who's my best friend in the whole wide world. Hi, GeorgeAnne. It's so cute. It has gnomes on it. She does such a good job. Ugh, I can't even. Look at that. So cute. So yeah, I placed an order from her, and I have 2 more bags from her. And this is going to be the Mrs. Claus socks. This is a colorway that I dye. It's called the Mrs. Claus. Some of you may have gotten this in the mail recently. I just dyed up a whole bunch of these. So I pulled out this 50-gram Knit Pick Stroll in Firecracker Heather to use for the cuff and heel. So I did a 20 round cuff, and then I did 40 rounds for the leg. And then when I do a heel flap, heel turn, gusset, what I do on the front with the light bulb stitch markers is on the round that I place the first row of the heel flap, I put 2 stitch markers, light bulb stitch markers. That way, when I'm making the second sock, it just gives me an idea where I did that. Am I done? I think I'm done the decreases. And I'm knitting down the foot. And this is the Gobstopper ball, which I'm not really, I'm sad. Well, I'm not really sad, but I've gotten so busy that I'm not really making Gobstopper balls too much anymore, only because it just takes so much time. But they look so cool. They look so cool. But I mean, it takes me an hour just to wind a Gobstopper ball. So, oh my gosh. Okay, so I am getting some new equipment for Pretty Twisted Yarns. I was able to work out a plan and get some automated equipment. It's not here yet, but to help everything be a little bit more streamlined even than it is now, and be able to do some of the like prep and I don't know what you call it, like after dyeing. Most of the time is spent prepping the yarn and then rescanning it. So this will make things a lot more streamlined and easy and fun. I'm recruiting my daughter Haley to help out. My husband has been helping me out. I have another warping mill coming tomorrow, so that like if Dave is rescanning, I can be warping or vice versa. That way we can prep and de-prep at the same time. So that's all exciting. Oh my gosh, also, I'm pretty sure Pinkie Pie shipped. Pinkie Pie, I don't think I've shared this on my podcast, but I am getting a circular sock machine. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's basically this color, like Burn Your Retinas Pink, my favorite color. And she's gonna be called Pinkie Pie. This way, also, I don't have to, because besides the samples that Aquila so kindly cranked for me, I hand knit all of my samples. So if I make a new colorway, I have to hand knit through all the stripes to be able to photograph it. So that'll be a big help too. I might be kind of quiet on like Instagram and stuff. Well, maybe I'll do an unboxing. I don't know. I'm way too excited. Okay, but anyways, I digress. In this bag, I also have some notions, and these are so cool. These are also from Kay, the crazy sock lady. They're the little snips, super snips. They're perfect. I got like, I don't know how many of these. I got a couple because I have them around the house and in my project bags. And then I have some of these little tins, notions tins. These are so perfect when I'm knitting in my bag, because if I need a stitch marker, light bulb stitch marker, she's got these ones in, the rose gold ones. These are perfect for socks. There's a little tapestry needle. There's these little stitch markers, so if you're knitting, oh gosh, if you're knitting a heel, they're a little perfect for like sock needles. When you're knitting the heel and you adjust to move your beginning of rounds, you can mark it right there. So those are in there, and I got this rose gold, that's probably loud, sorry, tape measure. So that's the Mrs. Claus. Okay, my next whip is in a very special bag, also by GeorgeAnne, Stitching Plaza. Very special bag for a couple of reasons, and I'm going to explain to you why. Now, GeorgeAnne is amazing, and she has so generously given us a coupon code for her shop. It is PTY15, and that will get you 15% off her bags in her shop through August. So thank you so much, GeorgeAnne. But this bag was just meant to be mine for a couple different reasons. The first reason is because it has these really pretty botanical foliage on it. And this is perfect because if you guys don't know, if you're new here, I'm from Southern California, from San Diego, and this plant grew. It grows everywhere in California. Pretty sure my mom had one when I was growing up, like maybe in the bathtub or something. I'm not sure why she kept it in the bathtub, but then also it says 420 on it, and that's my stepdad's birthday, April 20th. So I was like, perfect. California, my stepdad's birthday. When I showed Haley this, my 17-year-old, she was like, Mom. I think I'm way funnier than I am. But yeah, perfect bag. Perfect for what whip this is also. Okay. I'm kind of proud of this colorway. Kind of nailed it. If you haven't seen it, I think I posted I posted pictures of this on Instagram. This is also going to be in my shop as a dyed to order August 6th, Friday, August 6th. And all credit where credit is due. Okay, well, I'll talk about the name of it in a minute, but you guys, what? Okay. So this colorway had to be called Dark Side of the Loom, right? Dark Side of the Loom. Dark Side of the Loom. It had to. So now, credit where credit is due. I had a customer hit me up and say, hey, I really like your After the Rain colorway. It made me think of Dark Side of the Moon, the album cover. Could you do it except for instead of gray, black? And I was like, yeah, dude, I math. I can do the math for that. So I did the maths. I changed the rainbow a little bit to look a little bit more like the rainbow in the Dark Side of the Moon album cover. But then I was really bummed because it wasn't mine, so I didn't get to knit it up. So I stayed up super late one night and dyed this up. And like, Right? Okay, so I was like, what should I call this? Oh my God, Dark Side of the Loom. But then I was like, I heard that somewhere though. I heard that somewhere. So I was like, where did I hear that? I think Johnny Bow did a colorway called Dark Side of the Loom. So I hit him up and he's like, yeah, I did, yo, but like, whatever, I don't care. You can use it. But then I didn't want to be a copier. And I was like, something will speak to me. And he goes, dude, speak to me. That's the first track on that album. And I was like, yeah. But then when I dyed it up and knit it, I was like, John, it has to be Dark Side of the Loom. And he's like, you can bite my style, yo, I don't care. So I have full permission. And I give him all the credit for the amazingness of the name, because that's where I heard it. And I can't even stop looking at it. I don't think I'm going to do a sock set. I think I'm just going to do the full skein. The only sock set I have right now is my MK colorway, because I'm set up to do self-striping yarn. I can dye minis and other stuff, but I'm not really like set up to dye a bunch of them. And two, I only have like so many minis, and I don't know, like, if there was a yarn shortage last year, so I don't want to not be able to get minis to dye. But anywho, I did a 20 round cuff and I did a 60 round leg because I was like, this sucker needs to show a lots of stripes. I did a slip stitch, heel flap, heel turn, decrease, knit down the foot, and I'm ready to Kitchener the toe. But I didn't get that far. I actually left my house. I left my house for like 2 hours. Went to my in-laws for lasagna dinner and knit on this. I don't take time off. So it was nice to get out of the house. I haven't left the house in probably like 2 years. So it was nice to like go outside for a little while. Even though it's Florida and it's so hot, you guys. It's so hot. Like, our AC is having a hard time even keeping up with how hot it is. That's okay. So, yep, I have another tin in here. Little super snips. In my stitching closet bag with the really pretty greenery on it. Okay. So this colorway I've actually had for a little while. I just haven't released it yet. Because I dye to order, I try to do like what the theme or the holiday, whatever would be. Because I feel like self-striping yarn lends itself really well to like different holidays. So I have some, Halloween ones, some Christmas ones. I want to make a Hanukkah one. All this automated equipment will kind of help to where I can spend more time designing yarn and colorways and stuff like that. But anyway, this colorway, I knit a little hand knit little sample. This is, on Wednesdays we wear pink because pink is my jam, and it's a 4-striper. This will also be available for pre-order August 6th, and I think it will be perfect for Valentine's Day. On Wednesdays we wear pink. So someone asked me like, where do you get inspiration for your colorways? Honestly, it's like whatever pretty twisted thing comes into my head. On Wednesdays we wear pink, obviously from the movie. But when I was working in the beauty industry, a lot of times in the morning when we would be getting ready for work, we would text each other and be like, hey, what look are you doing today? What theme are you doing? And a lot of time, like, we'd be like, on Wednesdays we wear pink. So on Wednesdays we would do like all the pink makeup. So that's going to be going into the shop, and I'm excited. I want to crank a pair of these on Pinkie Pie when she comes. And this is on my Endure BFL base. I have my Lush base, which is a 4-ply. It's a thinner yarn. It's a 75-25, so it's thinner. So if you like thinner socks, that one is great. I just not reintroduced. I've dyed this yarn before, but I just got a bunch of my my Glam base, which is an 80/20 2-ply. So it's a little bit loftier, I guess, a little bit plumper, but super soft. And then I have my Shiver base, which is my Silver Stellina. I took a glitz off just because I can't get it on a cone. And when I don't have it on a cone, I have to make it into a cake first. So I just kind of added like one whole extra step. But Shiver I can get on a cone. So there. And then my friend Shaylee, who is Hens and Chicks on Instagram and on YouTube, had a giveaway on her podcast, and I won. What is happening? And she sent me, she's like, you know, you can pick from this. And I was like, hand-dyed yarn, please. She's like, color inspiration. I'm like, pink and green. I like pink and green together. So she dyed me this. Look how pretty. And look what she made. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. I love it. Little Pretty Twisted Yarns Progress Keeper. So this is 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 3-ply, 400 yards, and they're 250-gram skeins. I love it. I can't wait to crank some socks. And she sent me some tea and a little bag. I do not know how she dyed this, but it's really cool looking. So thank you, Shaylee. Thank you so much. Is that all I got? Okay, so I went and grabbed the Blacklight collection because I have to show you guys. These all glow in a blacklight. So we have the pink, I'm just calling Floyd. The orange, I'm calling Safety Dance. The lemon, I'm calling Lemon Grab. The green, I'm calling Acid Trip. And the purple, I'm calling Purple Rain. And the black is called Don't Fear the Reaper. So these are gonna be 6 mini skeins. They'll come in a set. I think I only have like 4 of these sets. But these are gonna be in the shop on Friday as ready to ship. Super fun. They smell really good. Okay, so I have reached 500 subscribers. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna do a giveaway, and I want it to be a good giveaway, and I don't have all of the prizes. So I think I might just do like a little video in between like podcast episodes showing the prize and then announce the prize winner on the next episode. I'm not sure. But I have some hedgehog fibers, a skein of hedgehog fibers. GeorgeAnne is sending me some yarn. Andy the Knitress and her husband Bobby, who is Hearing Colors Dye Works, are sending me a skein of yarn. If you're a maker and you want to donate to the podcast for a prize, hit your girl up. You can email me at prettytwistedyarns. So the prompt for the giveaway is going to be, what are your fall knitting plans? What you got going on for the fall? What you gonna knit? I'm gonna knit the Conversation Hearts cowl and and hopefully finish my Vertices Unite shawl. Because hopefully I'll be able to crank out socks faster. Because lately it's been all of the socks all the time, which is fine. I love knitting socks. But it will be nice to be able to knit something that's like not for work. So yeah, thank you to everyone who's donated a prize to the podcast for my giveaway. And I'm kind of starting to ramble. I'm a little bit out of a loss for words. And I have some yarn to dye. So with that, thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day. Enjoy your week, and I'll see you next time. All right? Bye.